Jeremy Blanchard. Accompanying Jeremy to the ring, his manager, the Grappler. From Cambridge, Massachusetts, weighing 201 pounds, Eric Risky Business Wright.
Well, it has been a long road to this point, Pat Kelly. This is JT Allen here ringside for the Legacy Championship match. Both men having to overcome overwhelming odds to become the competitors here. And the winner, there will be a winner tonight, and they will be crowned the very first West Coast Wrestling Connection Legacy Champion.
This is a very exciting title that we've just created here in the West Coast Wrestling Connection. As you well know, JT, it's very exciting for the fans, and it's been exciting for the wrestlers to see what the various matchups, knowing they needed to win, they would win or they were out of the running for the title. This turns out to be the cream of the crop of those matches, and as you say, we've reached this exciting point, the very first Legacy title matchup.
That's right. Jeremy Blanchard having won a double threat rumble with, I believe, 15 other competitors in
Wow,
14 other competitors.
what a night that was.
Eric Wright defeated, pinned in the middle of the ring, the West Coast Wrestling Connection champion, Ethan HD.
And that was a crazy matchup.
Oh, and they are trading knife-edge chops and right hands right now. And Eric Wright has the momentum right now.
Unbelievable.
Who'd think in a trading of right hands that Eric Wright or anyone would have the upper hand against Jeremy Blanchard?
Jeremy Blanchard successfully blocking and turning things around a bit. Let's see if he can continue. Oh, there's a big chop.
Now, Eric Wright is the current Lightning Division champion, and to be clear, that title is not on the line tonight. This is all for the Legacy Championship.
No, it is not, but how cool, what prestige it would be for Eric Wright to have two championship belts around his waist at the same time.
Absolutely, absolutely. And two exciting championships at that. The Lightning Division bringing out some of the most exciting matches we've had in WC history. And let's talk about the Legacy Championship for a minute, Pat. I mean, oh wait, we might have the first.
He almost had him. Yep.
But the Pacific Northwest has had such a storied history of so many phenomenal wrestlers, legends, who have either grown up here or settled here or made their name right here in the Northwest. And this championship is truly a celebration of the legends and the legacy that the Northwest is and has produced over decades.
And let's not forget, JT, oh, there's nobody home. Eric Wright getting out of the way. Let's not forget, in the corner of Jeremy Blanchard, the Grappler, talking about greatness in the Pacific Northwest and really all over the country and the world.
Absolutely. You want to talk about a legacy, you can't do that without bringing up the Grappler, and he's sitting there right now. He's got a chair ringside, front seat. You can't get any closer than the Grappler, cheering his man on, Jeremy Blanchard, who, wow, he is out.
Wow. Cover him, Eric.
Eric's feeling confident right now. We got 2 count only. Jeremy Blanchard has certainly made an impact here in the WC since making his debut just some time ago. Can you imagine capping that off with a win as the very first, the inaugural Legacy champion?
That would be huge.
So much on the line for both of these individuals. It's weird. I do this for a living. I call these matches. It's what I do, and I'm excited for both of these guys. There's such an unparalleled opportunity for them to record their names in the annals of history in professional wrestling right here, right now. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching it right now. This is the West Coast Wrestling Connection, and you, the viewers at home, the fans here, you are watching history in the making at this very moment.
And a salient point to bring up right now at this juncture, JT, is Jeremy Blanchard has had so much gold around his waist in his storied career. It's been a while since that's been there. You know he wants it back. Both these men want it.
The force, momentum, and the torque that Jeremy Blanchard threw into that vertical suplex just sent Eric Wright in the next week.
Oh, now he sends him out of the ring.
Oh, and he is in a dangerous spot right now. The grappler, he didn't even waste a second getting up out of his seat and laying boots to Eric Wright.
Oh, no, did he?
He slammed him up against the chair.
I knew that the grappler and a chair was not a great combination when this matchup started.
That's going to end poorly for someone. And the grappler, being one of the best in the world at what he does, sitting in the chair like he hasn't done anything. Smiling Dave Jackson has no choice but to let that continue.
Eric Wright blocking that attempt by Blanchard.
5 minutes down, 5 minutes have expired in this match.
He turns it around and makes Blanchard say hello to the mat.
Eric Wright, knowing that he has to win this match to be declared the champion, rolls in to break the count and continues the assault, the knife-edge chops and the right jabs into Jeremy Blanchard. Oh, and Jeremy Blanchard comes back with his. Now they are just trading them back and forth.
6 the count, 7, they're back in the ring.
Blanchard sending Eric Wright into the ring.
Oh, what an uppercut.
Uppercut right into the throat.
Yeah, that had to be a fist.
Dirtier player in the game you will not find. No. Here he goes, 40.
Again, right to the throat, right to the Adam's apple.
And he's getting it again. That's 3.
Oh, he's doing the thumb.
Thumb.
We had a clear view of it that time, JT. Well, you're right. 3 thumbs to the Adam's apple.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's a whole different ball game than a fist.
Grappler nailing him again.
And again, he used the rope to choke him. They are just assaulting the throat.
For crying out loud, stay in your chair, grappler.
Oh! Scraping his bootlaces right across the forehead of Eric Wright. You're not going to win a match that way, Pat, but man, that hurts.
Oh, and you'll add insult to injury doing that as well.
Oh, Eric Wright reverses. He comes up with a drop kick out of nowhere. Both men are down. Eric Wright working hard to get back to his feet.
Oh,
But
if he could just cover him, JT.
This could be it, but they're done. Both men down.
They're both spent.
Eric Wright digging deep. He's up to a knee. Jeremy Blanchard using the ropes to help himself climb out. Both men so slow. Smiling Dave Jackson laying the count down. Both men back up on their feet. Eric Wright with the assault. He's on the offense. European uppercut.
Sending Blanchard across the ring.
Blanchard grabs onto the ropes and holds on. Eric goes after him and hits him right in the breadbasket.
Yeah, right in the solar plexus, that big shoulder. There's a forearm. Across the ring again.
And he catches himself one more time.
Oh,
what was that?
No.
What was that? Blanchard hooks the far leg. Come on, no way. No way.
Get out of here.
Jeremy Blanchard with the 3 count after the grappler with the chair.
JT, I told you the grappler and the chair was not a good combination
And
at
now
the beginning of this
proven.
matchup. Oh, for crying out loud, he was robbed. But nonetheless, there it is. Our newly created title, your legacy champion, is one Jeremy Blanchard with the grappler.